on, guys? It's June 22nd and back to the lab again. And what I'm going to do in these videos, what I'm going to start doing per se, is divvying them up. So I'm going to do like 1 or 2 videos a week on science and tech updates. One or 2 videos I want to add in like health news, and then of course the geopolitical updates. So this way it'll, I'll be able to stay on point with certain subjects. I won't have to bounce around so much. My whiteboard can handle it, you know, and get more stuff on there. And then they'll be shorter, more to the point, and getting you guys more content as well. So this is how I'm going to do it. And today it's going to be science and tech. So first of all, we have a bunch of quiet disclosures seeping out of the mainstream media. You know, now that I'm back in the Pacific Northwest, back home, Eagle, I've been seeing a lot of stuff start to seep out since I'm actually back on the internet kind of again. I'm not traveling. And first of all, on futurism, fusion breakthrough puts us one step closer to clean, limitless energy. And again, what the powers that be have to do, because so many people are learning the truth and learning what's actually going on, is they're trying to get as much disclosure out there as quick as they can, but doing so to not implicate themselves in being in a complete cover-up for eons, essentially. Because when it comes to cold fusion, that they're saying scientists are just so close, you know, the holy grail of energy production to provide clean, virtually unlimited amounts of energy, it's been done. It's been done for almost 100 years now, and especially in regards to cold fusion, that we know has been around since the 80s. Look into a Dr. Eugene Mallow, who was quite literally beaten to death in his home because he was working to disclose cold fusion technology. So this has been suppressed for a long time, for decades, but now, right, the mainstream media is saying, oh, it's a magical new thing that we almost have, and they're trying to dazzle the public with these big bright lights and not make them realize or essentially look at the truths that have been around. So quiet mainstream disclosures, or partial bait and switch disclosures, you can call them. Fusion free energy breakthrough, 10 planets in our solar system. This is another interesting one where apparently scientists have found a 10th planet not even as far out as they thought they would. They thought they would find, if they were to find a 10th planet, supposedly in the article it says they thought they would find it like 400 astronomical units, which 1 AU, 1 astronomical unit, is the distance between the sun and the Earth. So they thought they would find a 10th planet way out there in the solar system, but according to this article it says, oh, they've only found it 50 AUs out, which is approximately in the Kuiper Belt. So what does this make you think of? Well, there's all the talk about, oh, Nibiru or Planet X or whatever, what have you. Maybe it's actually a real thing. Maybe there was some disinformation out there, some fear porn in regards to it, like crashing into the Earth or coming through our solar system really close to the sun and disrupting everything. Maybe all that's not true, but maybe there are far more planets out there, far more celestial bodies, you could say, that have been out there. And of course, we know that one of them used to be where the asteroid belt was. So that'll be another story for another day. But big disclosure there. This one is interesting. Drone orbs could deliver anything, even people. Whoa. So we've been told by certain disclosure proponents that we would start to see a lot of slow rollout of interesting technology, especially in regards to drones. But now they're saying drone orbs could even deliver people, much like also extraterrestrial technologies, orbs delivering people. So, wow, just rolling it out there, seeding the public consciousness with these things. And then lastly, this article here, quantum satellite shatters entanglement record. And apparently 2 Chinese satellites who were 1,200 kilometers apart, this one I found on sciencenews.org, broke a record via a quantum link about, and the particles of light born in space, I should say, have connected 2 cities via a quantum link about 10 times longer than created before. Again, in regards to the free energy breakthrough, science we know has been around for a long time, just esoteric science that hasn't been talked about in the mainstream. They are putting out in the mainstream in a different package to make people think that, you know, all of these stuff that they've suppressed is some magical new thing. So this brings me back. This brings me to the point of Nikola Tesla. There's a quote that circles around oftentimes that I try my best to get people the right perspective, the right ideas on, and that is Nikola Tesla describing a cell phone I want to pull it up right here. And that is a 1926 quote where Nikola Tesla describing a cell phone. He says, when wireless is perfectly applied to the whole Earth, it will be converted into a big brain, and all things being particle of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance. Not only this, but through television and telephony, we shall see and hear one another as perfectly as if we were face to face. And we'll be able to do them with instruments that we can fit in our vest pockets. So people usually attribute this quote to current Wi-Fi technology, right? Nikola Tesla describing a cell phone. He's not describing current Wi-Fi technology that we have. That works through the use of transverse waves, which is why it radiates us. You know, it transverses through space. So when we put those cell phones to our ears, the radiation will harm us. It works through, transverse wave technology works through, it's almost like linear bit streams. So it sends a constant stream of data to the next point. Quantum energy transfer per se, which Nikola Tesla was truly describing, works through longitudinal waves. It's point to point, which is that quantum entanglement idea. All points in space and time are connected. So that's truly what Nikola Tesla was describing, longitudinal or quantum functioning, where you send the whole bit of data, the whole package of information at once. So it uses that idea of all points being connected to send information. Not only can you send information through quantum entanglement with like cell phones and whatnot, but you think if everything technically is information, information is energy, everything is energy, so everything is information. Not only can you send data via the quantum entanglement way from point to point, cell phone to cell phone, but you could send stuff, things, spacecraft, right? So that's a little bit of background behind what quantum entanglement really is, and Nikola Tesla was describing that shit 100 years ago. So mainstream disclosure is trying to catch up. Then, you know, after all of that, we're going to get into this, which I just found very interesting. An anonymous video was just posted on the 20th, so a couple days ago, describing NASA about to announce the discovery of intelligent alien life. And anonymous posting that is interesting because that means it's getting out to more people. And who knows, you know, you could say anonymous could be some white hats or an alliance in the military, or it could be a controlled opposition. You know, either or, maybe anonymous has been infiltrated by whatnot. But the fact that they would disclose this is big news. That means it's getting out to more people. And a bait and switch or some type of alien disclosure announcement could very well be the case soon. So all eyes open, all ears open. We don't want to be switched that way. Next, a global earthquake. This I just found pretty much everywhere. It may or may not currently be happening over the past few hours, from Germany to China to Honduras and Barbados. It looks like the whole earth is getting some type of rumble per se. You know, I'll put up some screenshots of it and link down below, but check it out. You know, the Earth's vibrating, the Earth's changing. We know we're going through an ascension process. So is this a physical manifestation of Earth-wide changes? Is that magnetic pole shift very close to occurring, right? Because we know the true north and the magnetic north are at very different places right now. That magnetic north is wobbling around and it's moving exponentially faster every year, just waiting to flip with the south pole. So who knows, right? Earth changes occurring. Keep your eyes open there. Neil Disgrace. Neil Disgrace Lyson. I absolutely love this. Makes me laugh every time. Neil Disgrace Lyson. He is out shilling really hard today. I found that he is now narrating a new genetically modified organism documentary called Food Evolution. And it's going to suck. It's going to suck real bad because it's going to be some pure Monsanto propaganda. Monsanto. I was going to say like Monsanto and Monsanto at the same time. Monsanto propaganda. And so he is still shilling hard for science. Corporate science, not real science. And then he's also creating a new video game. He's a part of this to educate people about space exploration. And again, bringing truth into the picture. The technology is located in the black projects in the military-industrial complex. we could very well say that they have been exploring space for decades. So, what are they going to try and seed into? What kind of like bait and switch are they going to seed into us here? Anyway, Neil deGrasse Tyson, don't believe a word he says. Or she'll die, the science lie. And then lastly, breaking. This is a big one that's come out the past couple days that I'll keep you guys continuously updated on with information and perspective. A Nazca alien, or an alien, like a mummified alien body was found in Nazca, Peru. And it was broken by Gaia, the Gaia Conscious Media website. And also reported on by the guys at Collective Evolution. I love those guys. And then very quickly after it broke, just a couple days ago, Snopes tried their hardest to fact check it, and it also came out on a couple mainstream media websites kind of parroting it. Not parroting, but discrediting or muddying the waters with it, and that was on theexpress.co.uk. So they found like this mummified alien body. They did some scientific tests on it. It was 3 fingers. They put it through a CAT scan. They took carbon-14 dating to find out when it died. They did a lot of tests on it, and they found that this, what you could say non-terrestrial body, it looks very well to be non-terrestrial, was found in Peru. It died between around the year 300 to 400 AD. It had an elongated skull with no suture marks. It had, like I said, the 3 fingers, but very long, also feet, and it was about 5'5". So this very odd body thing, humanoid, creature, was found in Peru. And around the area they found it, they found a lot of markings in the stone of creatures with what looked like to be 3 fingers. So is this evidence that extraterrestrials were once walking with man? Could very well be. We had an elongated skull on it, and we can find information connecting elongated skull peoples on this planet to extraterrestrials and whatnot. So I will continue updating you guys on this. Go check it out. I'll link some stuff down below where you can educate yourself a little more. There's some short videos you can watch on it, and then the guys put out, and then more news reports by CE that, of course, I trust far more than Snopes. But I'll continue putting some perspectives out there about this as I know more. So anyways, there's the science and tech update for today. I like how at the beginning of this video I said it would be nice and short and shorter than normal for you guys, but here's 13 minutes of it. So, and next one I will do probably, keep you guys updated with health stuff, political stuff, science and tech, and more videos that are going to be released. Thank you guys for all your support. Peace.